I went from this to this by stopping making these three mistakes to lose fat. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those who do not know me, my name is Coach Jazz. I was a former yo-yo rider, a cardio bunny, eating low calories, plateauing, and now I learned from my mistakes of years ago. And now I teach my beautiful ladies to not make the same mistakes as me so they can build muscle, boost their metabolism, and keep their weight loss for good. All right, so 3 mistakes that we make, and I made too, of losing body fat. But first, these 3 mistakes that we probably all did, you got to list all of them because it's a common mistake that everybody probably makes, especially ladies. Ladies, I can speak for the ladies. Okay. Now, the first mistake that we typically make is we focus on cardio as our main form of exercise. So, cardio doesn't preserve muscle, it actually breaks down muscle, and the body adapts to that cardio and endurance. And so, that's how we plateau very hard. Trust me, I've been here. I did that. I was the type of person that would run all the time. I was the type of person that would do a lot of group exercises. I was that type of person to do the cardio machines at the gym. And so what happens is that your body is very smart and it doesn't take a lot of muscle for your body to adapt to that cardio endurance. So it breaks the muscle down, and that's how we plateau very hard, which I did in the past. And so this is when I started to just be like, okay, I got to do more cardio, eating less and less and less. And yes, I was losing the weight, but I was plateauing really hard. And so when you're down to 1,000 calories or less than that, you don't have nowhere to go. You have no wiggle room. And so when you're really hungry and eating low calories like that, that's when we start to be like, man, get this stuff, man. I'm hungry. I need to eat. I need to eat. So when we like, okay, I'm gonna eat this one meal, what tends to happen is that we eat a whole bunch of meals and we just start eating. And that's when we gain the weight back. And then it's harder for us to keep the weight off because we go back to the same cycle of doing that cardio burn. So cardio is good. So I'm not saying like, okay, you can't do any type of cardio at all. Just focus on low, steady state cardio. So anything that doesn't require a lot of muscle for you to lose the weight. So walking is a prime example. I walk all the time. You still moving the joints, you're keeping the body moving, you're still burning calories. Uh, any type of of any type of machine that's not high, super high endurance for a long period of time. So you can do elliptical. That's another thing I like to do as well. Is good on the joints, good on the knees, and this low steady state. Sometimes if I feel a little fancy, I might do the Stairmaster, but I used to do that a while back, but no, you still do not need to do anything like that unless you want to, but just keep it low steady state. You don't have to do super high super quick on the stairmaster. So anything that you do, just keep it low steady state. Just remember this: any type of cardio that doesn't involve you go like heavy breathing, that's low steady state cardio. Okay, mistake number 2 is we don't consider the exercise as a skill itself. So you're like, Jazz, what does that mean? So again, in the past, what I used to do is run all the time to burn the calories, but I just laced on my shoes and just ran. There is a technique to running, like all these professional runners, that's athletes and stuff like that. There is a skill to that. So typically what we do is when we do any type of cardio, we don't even think of the fact like, okay, we have to do this properly because we're just thinking like, okay, we just do it. But what happens is when we just lace up our shoes and just run, all the time, long distance until we're fatigued and tired, our body's going to be like, okay, we're not doing this workout properly. We're not considering the skill of how to run properly. So it breaks down your joints. It has like chronic pain. And that's when people are injured because they just do the cardio. So again, like I stated before, you can still get a calorie burn off of low steady state cardio. You don't have to do a lot of running. You don't have to do a lot of high intensity to get the weight loss result that you want. Okay. Trust me, sis. I've been there. I done that. And I kept going back and forth for my weight and it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Okay. So what I would say is pairing with the low steady state cardio, focus on strength training. Yay. Of course, y'all know I was going to say that, right? Focus on strength training because at least when people are strength training, they consider that an actual skill. Like when they're doing a squat, like, okay, I just can't just squat. Okay, there's a technique to it. Like I have to make sure my feet are shoulder width apart. I got to make sure the knees not over the toes. So usually people consider the technique of strength training versus when they are cardio, doing any type of cardio, they just go ahead and just do it. So focus on strength training when you are trying to boost your metabolism and also keep off the fat loss along with pairing it with low steady state cardio. And the third mistake that we all typically make, because we're trying to get it done, we are eating way too little calories. Way too little calories. Um, Again, I've done this before. And again, as I always say, you be hungry. You be hungry because your body adapts to that low calorie. So, for example, if you're eating, okay, let's just go from scratch, right? So, say like in the beginning, you're starting your weight loss journey and you're doing all the things that's wrong. You're just not strength training, you're doing high intensity all the time, you're running all the time, doing a lot of impact on your joints. You're doing that and you're eating low calories, right? You lose weight. Hooray! Hooray! And then your body adapts and you hit a plateau. And then what happens? You cut your calories even more. You lose the weight. Hooray! Hooray! And then you hit a plateau. And what happens again? You cut your calories even low. You cut your calories even low to the point that you're just eating a little Scrabble here and there and there. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. And then mentally, you cannot, that's not sustainable. Mentally, you cannot do that for the rest of your life. And so your body adapts to that low calorie. When you're doing strength training, your body is burning more calories after the workout versus when you are doing that cardio for that period of time. So your body adapts to that. And so when you're eating low calories, you're paring the muscle down. We don't want that. We don't want to pare the muscle down because why? Muscle burns calories longer throughout the day versus cardio. So we don't want to pare the muscle down, sis. We don't want to do that. So we definitely have to focus on eating more, but not just eating any type of junk. Not saying I'm going to McDonald's, going to all these fast food restaurants and just be like, I'm going to just eat everything in sight. No, we want to focus on eating protein. So when we increase our calories, focus on the protein because protein aids in muscle building. Okay. So when you're strength training, you got to feed the muscle. And then that macronutrient, which is protein, has to help it repair and recover throughout the workout and after the workout. So make sure when you are increasing your calories to focus on protein. So I hope you guys enjoy this YouTube video. Comment below Out of 3 of these mistakes, which one have you done? Don't feel shy, because I done all 3 of them. So comment below which one have you done, and I will give you some advice or any type of recommendations you can do in order for you to continue to improve on your fat loss. And if you want to take your fitness level to the highest of the highest peak, I do offer one-on-one coaching as well. So I will put that in the link in my description and also in the comment section, so we can chat and we can figure out what we can do to possibly work together. Please do not forget to subscribe to my video, like this video, and you guys, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.